back to my channel. Today we're talking about some Asian beauty things and almost full face of Asian beauty. So if you want to see how I did that look and if you like the Asian beauty brands I purchased, then just keep on watching. Of course, this is a preview of the look you will see with the things. I purchased, I think, almost everything that I need for full face. And if you ask yourself, I did not purchase an eyeshadow palette, but I did indeed purchase a foundation. This one is by Espoir. I'm not sure. This is the full coverage velvet matte foundation. We do have the shade 21 Ivory. This was, I think, the lightest shade, at least in when I ordered. It's so damn cute. I ordered also a powder, I ordered some blushes, I ordered some contour, and I ordered brushes. I ordered some brushes as well as a lip product that is, I would say, close to the Tarte ones. So if you want to see that in action, then just keep on watching because we will right in. Okay, let's try those products. I did my brows and I also already did some concealer because I don't have any at the time in an Asian brand, but I'm super excited. I purchased the Espoir full coverage velvet matte foundation. This has an SPF of 34. Interesting. It has 0.46 ounces or 13 grams of product. We don't get a refill. I feel like for the clear one, the clear one, we did get a refill. Just so you know, I think we did not get a refill for this one, if I'm not mistaken. But we'll see. This one is an ivory, which should be the lightest color. It's in 21 Ivory, which I'm hoping that is working. Yeah, this is the packaging. Quite simple, elegant, nothing to worry about. And then we will just open that up and then we do, like, it's a cute packaging. This is the outside. There is a little sponge, which I normally don't use because, listen, these, I'm just too stupid to use it. Like, I need to feel like I'm a little bit, you know what I mean? And yes, you should use it with this. And the coverage is better with this. But for me, I feel like it's a little bit too much product at the end. So that's what. But again, look at this. This is really, really cute. I'm doubting that the color will work, but we'll find out. And this is, again, like, it is sealed. And I think, yes, you should be indeed, like, could replace this if this is, like, out. I'm so hoping that this color will work for me. Like, listen. Ooh, okay. This is the product. It does not smell like anything. Let me try to use a sponge first. Listen, I'm a sponge girl. I do love to use a sponge because it's a little bit lighter. The sponge, of course, soaks up some product. And I have to say, that's what I prefer. I don't prefer like a full coverage matte foundation. We won't talk about that. So let's try to see if that is working. This is, like I said, be velvet. I love that these sponges always has something to, like, be. It picks up quite well. I will close that and, you know, not, hopefully will the color be right. At least a little bit. I'm not even, oh, that will work. It's not like exact shade, but I mean, the color is not as bad as I thought. Let's say it like this. You can definitely tell. Let me, like, finish one side. You can see a little bit. I feel like in this lighting you can't, but I do. It's a little bit yellow leaning, which I'm neutral, so that works. And it's definitely, I feel like in the camera, at least in my viewfinder, it looks like it's the same color. In my view, it's a little bit like a tinge deeper than I would prefer. But look at the, like, the coverage. Here, definitely way more red than in this case. It's not full coverage, I would say. Like, I do have some breakouts here because hormones. Do feel like it's a little bit, but maybe it's me. Yes, that's not bad, to be honest. Like, the coverage is really, really nice. Again, you could use the sponge that it came with, and normally that's what people do. I prefer just not to, so I can like soak up a little bit extra product in, and I don't have to deal with that. Let's say it like this. I do like a little bit of a more sheer to medium coverage. I was just like intrigued by the foundation, so I was like, listen, we're trying that, and then we'll find out if that is good or not. And listen, we will. That is looking really, really nice. Again, I feel like it's not, like color-wise, it's really nice. Again, I'm quite pale. I'm not sure. I think here is a little bit better. Like, you can't see like a straight up line. Like, I feel like the coverage is great. The color is great. I do prefer the clear one because it's a little bit lighter, and I do enjoy a little bit of a lighter foundation just because I am pale AF, and I think like you can see that I am a little bit paler than my face and my neck normally. And yes, I could like do some self-tanning, but I don't because I'm not that person. So let me just blend this in just a little bit more, and then we will play with the new powder, which I'm not sure why I bought that, but listen, it's kind of cute. This is the Skin Food Peach Cotton Multi-Finish Powder, and this is the small size, by the way, because I did have the Peri Peri powder. I do have quite some powders. This is a loose powder though. Let me see. I'm not sure. There is a little puff. Ooh, yeah, it seemed to be a white powder, like the usual, so that's quite good. I heard quite nice things about, I think, all of these brands I'm showing you today, so that is something I like wanted to try, and again, could be really nice, could be like horrendous, so we'll see in a sec. Okay, the foundation is looking quite nice. I did pull off the little like tab that had everything contained. And I'm telling you, this stuff is finely milled. I feel like it seemed to be at first glance same like the Peri Peri one, which we'll find out. I will try to use the puff. And normally, I have to say the Peri Peri one is heavy. If you're not careful, this can be like really, really heavy on the skin because this is really, really finely milled. That can look heavy if you're not like be careful. So I do try to like use a brush with it because I feel like a brush is like a little bit more, I won't say loose, but loose. It's like smelling really fruity. I can't pinpoint though what exactly is the smell, but it definitely smells a little bit fruity. Just putting that in my T-zone because that's the like place I normally get oily. This looks amazing, to be honest. It definitely looks like I don't have pores like all of the Asian beauty powders do. Really, really nice. Definitely will find out how it like lasts all day, if it is like sipping some oils through, if it is like really, really nice on the foundation. That's just the case in here. Let's go to a product I'm super, super excited about. Like, listen, all of these products I'm super excited about. This one is a new contour product. I don't know if you know, I am head over heels for the Peri Peri V shading, ink V shading hazel gray thingy. And I bought, it's a Judydoll. Judydoll is a really highly recommended brand, or Asian brand. At least it's how I feel. I see it quite often. It's really hyped up. And this one is the Contour Palette Duo. And this is in 02 Twilight Palette. And this is 8 grams of products. I'm not sure if there's the fluid ounces anywhere. This is like the number 2 because number 2 is a little bit more cool toned. And the first one was a little bit more like a bronzery type of product. This is the packaging. It's really kind of cute. You see that there are 2 separate colors, which I can't, for the life of me, see what it's taking. There are 2 colors. We do have a little brush. And then we do have, again, a lighter gray and a deeper gray. And I'm hoping, like, this is not a bad brush, by the way. So if you're, like, I'm trying to maybe contour my nose with this. I normally don't do that, so we'll see. I do have to say, though, I wish there would be no brush. But I know that a lot of Asian beauty brands do have a brush for on the go. There's also a little pamphlet where how to use them. Seem to be like this shade is a more contoury shade, and then this shade is more like face shape. shade. Let me use my brush, and I will lose the other brush, which I definitely found it. So let's try. This looks really nice, so I will go with the deeper shade first, and we'll see and find out if that is like going in a good direction or not. Normally these are not like super duper pigmented, so you can definitely build them up or work with them quite well. So that should be, I don't know if you can see a thing. I'm like trying here. In Asian Beauty, you don't contour your forehead. I am though, because I do have kind of a big forehead, so I'm not want to talk about that. Like the color seems to be really, really nice. I do enjoy, listen guys, my favorite type of contour is Asian Beauty contour. I'm pale AF, so that is something I do like and enjoy, just because these are not too cool toned for me, but also not warm toned in any shape, way or form. They're not peach, they are not orange, they are not pink, you know, in an extreme. So I'm really enjoying the contour from Asian Beauty brands, because they do have to tone right. I have to say that. So if you're like pale as me, or even paler, maybe try a contour shade from an Asian Beauty brand. Again, I do highly recommend the Peri Peri one. This one seemed to be pretty as well. It's just like, I feel that this is like some kind of like great texture as well as like color, because I feel like, it's maybe just me, but I feel like that the Asian contour shades are the right amount of warmth and cools. Like I don't feel like I'm like now super pale and looking like a vampire, that does not like see something for the last 15,000 years, but I also don't feel like it's too much on me. It's not too warm. Again, like I said, that is looking really, really good. I don't know if you can see a thing, because this is quite subtle, but I feel like that's the main thing. I don't want you to know when I go out that I have like on a contour that let me look snatched. You know what I mean? So that's kind of good. And again, I do feel it's the right amount of everything. I do like to contour, by the way, my cheeks here, because again, I am a woman of some, you know, weight. So I feel like that is looking amazing. Such pretty, like look at this. I'm loving it. Let me try to contour my nose. I'm not the person that normally contours my nose. I'm not sure why. I do have to say though, I do have some other things I want to use for contouring my nose, but I'm trying with the brush as well. Like it does seem really nice. I think you can definitely use it. I mean, I'm not having the stamina to like sit here in 20 or 30 minutes with a small brush, but I mean, you do you know what I mean? Let me try to have at least a mirror that's not like too. Again, the contour thing is that your nose is looking like snatched, cute, not too overdone. I'm also going a little bit higher so that it looks like a longer nose. I'm not sure if that is like preferable, but I mean, could be worse. I'm trying to contour a little bit on this side, because my nose is, as you can tell, my nose is naturally a little bit crooked. It's not like an incident or something, it's just the way my nose is. And I'm trying to contour here a little bit so that it looks like it's even, which is not, which I just found like out through YouTube and doing like content, which before that I did not know that I had a crooked nose, and I was lucky. By the way, I don't have a problem with my nose. It's just like, that works amazingly, don't get me wrong. The brush, really nice for contouring my nose. I feel like, again, I would not have the stamina to do that for the rest of my face, but for the nose, I don't think you can tell. Just like a slight thing. Absolutely enjoyed this one. I did order 2 blushes, and the reason for that is because both of the colors looked really nice. I ordered the Peach Sea blushes again. I heard really good things about these. These are the Shoeful blushes, and I do have the shade Carrotful as well as Mangoful. So let's see how they are. One was a little bit more like yellow toned, and I feel like this was the Mangoful one, and the other one was a little bit more peach. This is how they look like, and it's kind of funny in the viewfinder. It looks like it's way more yellow than it is in real life. This is again the shade Mangoful. That's great. It's also written in English on the side. This is again Mangoful. It looks way more yellow than in real life. In real life, it has a little bit like of a orange yellow, really pretty. And then we do have Carrotful, which is number 4. And then this should be, yes, this is more of a like true peach blush, I would say, with a little bit more orange. Again, I feel like in the camera it looks a little bit more washed out. In reality, it is not. Really, really pretty. Let's try both of them. And I feel like I will start with Carrotful. And this is a Kaleidos brush, and it's a blending blush brush in B2, if you ask yourself. I feel like this one I will place. I'm not sure how pigmented they are. Does not look bad. They're a little bit crumbly, like everything. Like, listen, it's not a big deal. And I will like put that. I feel like this is the good side where I can show you. I like put that here a little bit higher up. So as like a, I'm not sure. Is that like a directly on my eyes? I don't feel you can see a thing, but it's really pretty. Let's do that on the other. Like, I think now you can see a little bit of this. We'll do that on the other side as well. And then we will use the other shade to go a little bit further onto the cheek, just to give it a little bit more of depth, like blush. Is it blush contouring? What was the word I'm searching for? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the word was, but if you know the word, write it down in the comments. I really am like lost the word. By the way, we don't have like eyeshadow palette that I chose for this look, and this is because I won't say I don't trust Asian beauty at the moment, but to be honest, a lot of these palettes are neutral palettes. A ton of these palettes are neutral palettes, and I feel like that's nothing I gravitate towards. Or at least not really. Again, we will try to use, I'm not sure if that is like a little bit freaking, like it's way deeper than in the viewfinder. I'm sorry for that, but we will use the same brush. I'm just using that, and picks up really nicely. Okay, this again is the shade Mangoful. Ooh, that's pretty. To be honest, I did pick this shade because it looked really yellow, and I don't have a yellow blush at the moment. I was like, listen, I do have a warm undertone if I want to, so we can try that. It picked up really, really nicely. These colors are really, really pretty, especially together. And I feel like if you blend both of them together, like, look at this. This is so damn pretty. I love that. I like these a lot. And they are not too pigmented, so you're not like sitting here and blending 50 million times. These colors, by the way, are not in any shape or form like done for deeper skin tones, just so you know, but I feel like they did have like different colors and deeper colors as well. So these two colors are just not done for that. But I mean, I'm pale AF, so we're going with that. So I did not pick up a highlighter, so I'm like debating between CC and Prism Clio, and I feel like I'm going with this one because this one is warmer. The one from CC Beauty, again, this is the highlighter shade, is like a little bit more cool toned, super damn pretty. Again, love it. Let me swatch this. It's really, really pretty, has a little bit of a bluish undertone. And then we do have the clear one, which is just a little bit warmer. And this is the clear one. So I feel like with the orangey blush, we're going with the, like the more orangey highlighter, if you will, or more the golden highlighter. I feel like. So we're going with this one. Again, this is not a new product. I do enjoy it though quite a bit. It's like really buildable. It's really nice if you are in a search for a highlighter. I feel like these clear ones are really pretty. Again, the Zeesea ones are really pretty as well. I did not find a highlighter that is not good. And I feel like the Peri Peri ones that looks like the V shading contour ones, these are really pretty as well, just so you know. And then we will go in with lips first, because I am super damn excited about that. Like, look at this, isn't that pretty? We will do though today a really like subtle and not so extreme eye look. And the reason for that is, again, I did not have dedicated eyeshadow today, and I feel like I want to use these two because then we also have in addition like a little bit of Pantone color of the year look, if you know what I mean. So I was like, that could be fun and nice. So let's go with lip product. This one is by Peri Peri. You know my obsession with Peri Peri. You don't. This is the Hard Jam Glow Lip in Peach Fondue in 01. Listen, I did not in the slightest remember choosing that color, but what should I say? I did. Obviously. Again, this is, I'm not sure if this is a clicky pen. I'm pretty sure it is though. This is a heart-shaped, let's do it like this. This is a heart-shaped lip product. And I'm feeling it's like a lip, like the Tarte ones, if you know what I mean. I will put on a little bit of lip liner and then we'll try this one because I'm excited. At some point I should try some lip liners by Asian beauty brands. This one is by Catrice. It's one of the new shades, which is, let me see, Rosy Feels Rosy. I thought this would be like a nice contrast or addition to the like Peri Peri one. This one I'm probably clicking. Not sure though. It looks like it works. Okay, we're just clicking a little bit. As you can tell, it's not too much because if you know, these can't be they can't be put back. So we were doing that. I feel like this is one of those products like Catrice is releasing, or like Tarte had released, like some of those like gloss sticks. So we're trying it. Again, I can't remember by the life of me to pick that shade, but probably it has another one on the side. I'm not sure. Listen, we're going with that. Okay, I'm so sorry for that product because my lips are really chapped, but we're going with it. Okay, you definitely need to. This one is really soft, which is amazing, by the way. First impression, this is a really pretty color. Listen, it's a really pretty color, as you can tell. It's a really nice and rosy color. It's not too overpowering. Again, you do have to like remember that you can't click it back. So just use a little bit at a time. I am so sorry, my lips are really chapped, and this is helping, but it's like not like erasing that. But yeah, really appreciate that. It's really nice. It seemed to be like a gloss stick, like one of those Tartes. Probably I did not try those, but yeah, this is really nice. Of course, I will try it and leave down in a pinned comment how it performs. If it lasts, probably not. Listen, this is a gloss stick. I know, I'm aware of that. Let me go to products I will use on my eyes. Listen, I did not purchase an eyeshadow palette. Again, it's browns. I know Asian beauty, or it's mauves. It's like natural colors. I totally understand. But I purchased a brush set. Do I need more brushes? We all know the answer. It's no, but we are not. Like, this is a 10 euro brush set, $10. Like, look at this. This is so amazing. There is a pouch as well. You can buy the pouch separately, and I just don't understand why. Like, this is a normal pouch. I don't get it. But we will have like different brushes. And listen, I can't like show you every single brush in action, but we will again try to do a little bit of a look. We do have like a big, really big brush. Some of these brushes seem to be also like for nose contour. I'm thinking this one maybe could be also really good for like concealer or eye primer. So there is a like variety. We do have like an eyeliner brush as well as an eyeshadow brush or an eyebrow brush. I'm not sure which one is which, but they are all. We do have several like really nice and fluffy flat brushes. And we do also have some for the lower lash line as well. So this brush set itself is really nice. Is it like really heavy and like have some weight? No, it's not. But in general, you do have really great variety of different brushes to choose from and you can use. So let me like prime my eyes and then we will try to use these brushes a little bit. It's a little in-between update. My patchy lips are getting better, which that's amazing. Like I said, I don't have an eyeshadow palette. We will try to use both of these shades, and I think I will start with this one in my outer corners or crease, and we'll find out if that is working at all, because listen, I'm not sure. And these, some of them have names, some don't, so I'm not sure how they like be about. And listen, these you can buy separately. There is like different like sets, if you will, that could be like interesting if you like these kind of brushes. I do have to say I do enjoy those kind of brushes. Where did I put the mirror though? Back in my round. Yeah, you can definitely buy them separately or in smaller sets, in different sets. I purchased the whole thing. Listen, I was like, I will try those, and they were like $10, and I'm like, listen, I will try those. These are really, really soft, by the way. I'm trying to do a little bit of a Asian inspired makeup. Again, this will be super soft, and we will not see a ton of product. Let me try to use a bigger brush to fluff that out. I tried to use this brush though, like to fluff that out a little bit. Again, this is a blush and not an eyeshadow. So pigmentation wise, we will not expect like tons and tons of pigmentation. We're not, and I'm totally fine with that. Like, look at this. This is really pretty. These ones are really, really soft. Listen, of course you could build them up to whatever satisfies you. And I would use this one like a flat brush, and I will use the other shade and just put that in my on my lid and then in my inner corner as well. Again, I will try these brushes a little bit further and tell you, of course, in my monthly review if I just enjoy them, if they work quite well. Some brushes just don't work, and that's totally fine, don't get me wrong. Some are not made to work. And again, we do, in this case, use the blushers for the look. To be honest though, this is really, really kind of pretty. Let me use this one. This one I feel like is for the under eyes, and let me use the Carrotful. Yeah, it's Carrotful, right? It's still, ooh, interesting. It's a really short brush. Let me use that on my lower lash line. See how that works. Again, I will test it out further and tell you at the end of the month if I like them, if they hold up, if they like fall and just did not work, you know, the whole spiel, if you will. And I will use, I feel like this one, to blend that out with Mango, just a little bit. Just put that in my inner corner as well. And because I am extra, I will put in, like, this is really pretty. Is it soft? Yes, that's the whole thing. But I mean, look at this. This is really pretty, and definitely reminds me of the color of the year, or the Pantone color of the year, which is Peach Fuzz. Let me do that on the other eye and we'll be right back. That is looking super damn pretty. Again, super soft, super lightweight, if you will. Like, I'm just 12, which I'm not. Because I am extra though, we will add some multichromes. This is a multichrome palette I did myself. Let's say like this. I will use, what palette. Like, I will use the same one I used for the deeper shade, and I will go in with this one. This is by Cleonut. Should I go in with this one though? No, this is just, no, this is not a multicolor. Let's go in with this one. This seemed to be like pink, but indeed it's like a peachy shade, and this is, by the way, Cleonut's Palace, and do absolutely adore the shade, to be honest. And we will go just a little bit into the shade, picking up a little bit, not much, and then we will go in on top, just like a small wash. Again, I'm extra, you don't have to be, but I mean, don't see the fault in being a little bit extra, you know what I mean? And again, I'm just like gracing a little bit of my eye in the middle and center of the look. Again, and I will use, what do I want to use? I think I will use this one because I did not use that so far. And I will add this shade, which is Uden's Eye. This is not a multichrome, this is the shimmer shade, and this is, let me try to break it. This is Ella, and this is just for the inner corner because I could use my highlighter to do that, but I mean, I have the palette on my hand, so we will go with that. We'll just use that on my inner corner, just a little bit. And again, we're trying out the brushes here, mostly. This is so damn pretty. Again, super soft, super striking, so pretty. I do have to say, I love it. I look fresh, like the first spring. I know, you all think I'm crazy. Me too, me too. So, let's finish the look with some lashes and some mascara, and I'll be right back. This is the finished look. I absolutely loved it. By the way, I just put on some half lashes on this one. These ones are from Essence. These ones are the Essentials. Do like them. Do enjoy them. I feel like this is better, like not a full lash where it's like boom, with just a little bit of makeup. So let me recap. I feel like I do enjoy both of these. Listen, there's not a product I did not like in this like test out. These ones are really, really pretty. Love them. They are a little bit less pigmented, but can be built up. I feel like I can see them quite nicely. I don't feel you can, but they look really, really nice on the skin. Yes, 100% yes. Totally enjoying that. This one again is the contour. I do have to say, I'm still not comfortable with the contour on the nose thing, but I feel like if I mix these will be great. Like the contour in person looks really, really nice. I like them a lot. The powder and foundation we have to like see over the day. Again, I will try to pin a comment where I'm telling you how good this is holding up. I am going out today, so that will be a good indicator, if you will. Both of these products, so far my skin is looking amazing, and again the color difference is not really much, so that is kind of good. Let me go. I think this is really nice. Listen, it definitely cured my like rough lips. It feels lightweight. I don't feel it. It's not gloopy or something like this. Again, the color, I just can't for the life of me remember why I chose this color, but it's a really pretty color, don't get me wrong. Again, this is a click one. If you click it too far out, it will not go back, just so you know. And then we do have the brushes, which again I will test out further. So far I'm quite happy with them. These ones are indeed like more of an Asian approach to the brushes, you know what I mean? Like these brushes are brushes that normally Asian girls and Asian beauties would use. I definitely will see if I like them, the quality. Again, these are not like really heavy, but I feel like these ones, like the ones I have from Cinch Beauty, are not as well. So like weight wise, this is not something I would like not enjoy. Again, I feel like this one is for nose contour if I'm not mistaken, but I can feel like this one could be so cute or good for like under eye concealer, or even like primer. So there are definitely more uses to them than I now see, but yeah, I feel like these were all the products we tested out today. Listen, it's just a small little YouTube video, but I'm happy that this is like it looks at the end. Totally loving it, so I hope you enjoyed this as well. If you did, please subscribe to this channel. I would love to have you in my small little YouTube family. I upload normally 3 times a week, and I am super excited about the fun and colorful looks I will do in the next weeks. There will be another Asian beauty haul because I got the flower nose things, and these ones will be like a little bit also more focused on face products because I did not purchase eyeshadow palette, just so for you to know. But I love the look. I hope you did as well. And again, if you are interested in fun Asian beauty and fun colorful makeup looks, then just subscribe. It's free. And I would love to have you here. So I wish you a beautiful week, and we see us in my next videos. So bye guys.